Hey everybody, Chantal just uploaded taco salad mukbang. If you're seeing what I'm seeing, I don't see hardly any lettuce at all. I see cheese, chips, one tomato slice, jalapenos, and a bunch of sour cream. So maybe she meant nachos? Let's see.
Hello. All right. Today I made a taco salad. So yeah, taco salad.
If this if this is seriously your idea of a salad, good luck losing weight. I don't know if you're trolling, if you believe this is a salad, because I know you think shredded cheese and French dressing is a salad also. Yeah, no. This is something that you yourself get at the movies.
This has sweet chili, nacho chips, ground beef under all this, seasoned with taco seasoning, cheddar, jalapeno, green chili sauce, sour cream, tomatoes, pickles, jalapenos, more sour cream with chili sauce. Let's dig in. Diet Dew.
Pickles.
Bismillah. Thank you, God, for the food. Thank you.
Pickles. Oh, God.
To the person who sent me
Wow.
on my PayPal, saying the next
Oh, it's sponsored.
jar of pickles is on me. I laughed so hard.
Did you? Did you really? Yeah. If you can eat this with your hands, it's definitely not a salad. I don't think you would be eating a salad with your hands. Even you might use a fork or even a spoon, but this is how you would eat nachos. You made nachos, Chantal, with a little bit of lettuce. Come on.
The chips are kind of broken, so I'm going to be eating with my hands a lot, but anyway.
Your chips are broken, so you're going to be eating with your hands. If I have a pile of broken chips, it's more likely that I'm going to use a fork or a spoon. Like, what? Okay.
I bought the spices to make my own taco seasoning, but then I ended up using a package of taco seasoning anyways because there's just something nostalgic about it.
Nostalgia? Wait a minute. What? The things she's saying lately make less and less sense. So she bought all of the spices and seasonings to make her own taco seasoning. She did that, and then she ended up adding actual taco seasoning for nostalgia? What?
You know what I mean?
No, I don't. Truly.
I guess growing up, always having taco night with like a package of taco seasoning, like a taco kit.
Okay. What?
Alright.
Okay. Is this how you ate tacos in your home?
Now, I was wrong about something. Very wrong, okay?
Oh, wow.
Seeing how the world is going. Now, I've decided after all of my American brand products are finished. Hi, baby. To start boycotting some brands again.
Why? What changed?
Never did like a full complete boycott, but I'm gonna try my best.
Why?
I want you to listen to me fully, so you understand what I'm saying, okay?
It's hard to listen to you fully with all the crunching and munching and jaw popping and talking while chewing food. It's hard to hear you out, to be honest. So if this is if you really have something to say that's important, you might want to put the food aside for like 30 seconds. People might take you more seriously.
Still have some American brand stuff in my house. I'm not going to waste it. I made new purchases where I can. I'm doing this for Palestine and for Canada.
Okay.
I never thought that. I was kind of iffy about like boycotting being effective.
Oh my God. I don't think that you were too concerned with whether it was effective or not. I think that your need and gluttony for certain things like McDonald's, Burger King, whatever, overrode any concern that you had for anyone in any country other than yourself.
But people were right about it meaning a message, and also feeling good about yourself for partaking in like a good cause, you know? The world is just like, listen, I don't want to hear people say that I'm anti-American, because I'm not. There's a lot.
No, you can't say that even if you were, because the majority of your viewers are viewing from the United States. So no, no.
A lot of Americans who are also fed up with what Trump is doing, okay?
Oh, you are getting closer and closer to having your channel completely canceled. Wow. You just don't want a channel anymore, I don't think. Is that what it is? I don't think you want a channel anymore. You've brought it down to the most boring, non-content, gluttonous stuff in your face that no one wants to watch. I mean, I was just looking at the views on your videos. You haven't reached 10K in a while. I think your KFC one was 10K, but like some of them even have 5,000 views. And I can't imagine. I mean, I know what my CPM is, or my RPM rather, my revenue per 1,000 views for live stream and uploads. It's different. And what you're making on a lot of those videos would not be even close to enough to make it worth it to me to destroy my health. So, I mean, you can't say that this is, it's for the channel, it's sponsored. No, you're doing this and you want to be monetized for it, even a little bit. So you've been doing that for some time. You've brought on your husband, allegedly, who has said some awful things, and we all know what those things were, so I'm not going to talk about them again, but truly disgusting. And that has turned a lot of people off, having him come onto your channel. The Crazy Frog has really, really made your channel depressing to watch, truly. And now, on top of all of that, now you're going to discuss American politics as a Canadian living in Kuwait. Please, go on.
If we don't speak up, nothing will change. Now's not the time to sleep on politics. Now's not the time to come to online social media and say, well, I don't like to talk about politics. It stresses me out. It's going to stress you out a lot more when the world goes to shit.
You're doing the same thing to your body right now. Actively. So, yeah, Chantal. I feel like I'm talking to a little kid. I feel like I'm talking to a 10-year-old child, like sitting them down, like, okay, listen, just because channels like in this community don't actively speak about politics doesn't mean that they are ignoring them or don't think about them or aren't actively involved. It seems like you're the one who's affected. You're the one who's deeply affected and now think that you need to discuss all of these things on your channel. You know, you don't even see a 10th of my life. Literally, you don't even see a 10th of it. Maybe a 20th, probably a 20th. Because I throw in some personal anecdotes as well. So like a 20th, probably, probably about a 20th of my overall life. But you don't know how I'm politically affiliated. You don't know what I do in terms of politics, how I'm registered to vote. You don't know literally any of that. And it's not, I don't want that known. I don't want that known. It doesn't mean that I don't know what's going on in my own country. And I would say that's probably the case for most channels. Even some who don't care and are just, okay, that's their choice too, to not care. But it seems like you really got affected by a TikToker. Is that what happened here? Do you want to share the TikToker's name so we can get on the same page as you, Chantal?
I'm telling you, my eyes are open more now too.
Okay. How so? How so? Which TikToker did this to you? She just keeps piling it in. Get a spoon. You're picking up ground beef with your bare hand. Seasoned ground beef. Wow, you had to cut, huh?
I know.
Wow. Oh, that's why she added more chips. Wow. So I was like, why'd she make that cut? I thought she was reaching for her drink. No, she was reaching for the bag of tortilla chips to add more to her quote unquote salad. Yes, you're doing great. You're doing great on your diabetic journey. Absolutely. Keep going.
I know that. People really get uncomfortable.
Remember when she first got to Kuwait and she was eating like this, like with her hands a lot, and then she tried saying that this is how people in the Middle East eat? She doesn't try to say that anymore. I wonder if enough people corrected her. Like, yeah, no, we don't eat like slobs in the Middle East, Chantal. What are you doing? We do have utensils. We're not... Oh, remember that? This is how they eat here, so yeah. Mm-hmm.
With the idea of politics. I understand that, but right now there's a huge...
Get a napkin.
Trade war.
A trade war? Yeah? Yeah, tell us about it. What do you know about that? Get a napkin. How do you eat cheddar cheese that's not even melted? How do you just take, like, these chips aren't warmed up. The ground beef clearly is not warm anymore. You got cold sour cream, a little sprinkling of lettuce, and a couple tomatoes that don't look all that vibrant sitting under there. And you're going to take shredded cheese out of the bag and just sprinkle it on, knowing it's not going to melt? How do you do that? I couldn't do that. It has to be melted for me.
Doing the Canada and the U.S. Canada and the U.S. are supposed to be allies.
Really? What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Have another pickle. Pick up another half a cup of sour cream before you talk.
All these problems are being caused right now
So
in the
gross.
world.
No salsa, no melted cheese. Ugh, it's depressing. She probably loves it. Okay, spit it out. Come on. God. Talk.
Trump wants to make Gaza a resort.
Yeah, you're on TikTok, huh? You're on TikTok. There are a lot of alarmists. Yeah, you must be on TikTok.
Up for sale, buddy. Like, the nerve.
Really, Chantal? Do you even know the history of Palestine at all?
And he's there's
At
this
all?
huge trade war now, and Canada has like started boycotting American brands. Liquor stores have taken a lot of American liquors off the cabinets.
And do you know how many social media influencers that are politically minded are clowning on those stores? Because they have already purchased. They've already made the purchase. And they're taking it off the shelves. They could probably get double the price because people are going to panic that they can't get their favorite whiskey anymore. Oh, it's off the shelves now? Yeah. You already got it. I can only imagine, right? Liquor stores like in New York or Michigan, like along the border, their sales are going to skyrocket. People coming over the border to buy their American liquor, I'm sure. That would be interesting to find out. Such a deep thinker, Foodie Beauty. Oh my God. You do realize that literally no one can take you seriously behaving like this. Even if you had something of value to say, no one can even get through the long pauses, the chewing, the ugh. No one can get through this. If you have something important to say, make it its own thing without all this.
The American president is making so many enemies right now.
How's that your concern, Chantal? What does it have to do with you? Well, Chantal, the only thing I can say is register to vote in 4 years. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. You're not American. Oh, never mind.
I'm going to be supporting Canada with this one. And Palestine, sorry, but...
Why would you be sorry? What?
Not sorry.
Not sorry.
If you don't want to support me anymore...
Oh my God.
That's fine.
You don't even know what you're talking about. You have no idea.
I think a lot of people are just kind of ignorant, and I don't mean that in a bad way.
Right.
I don't mean arrogant, I mean ignorant. People confuse the two, but...
Do they? I
think a lot of people don't want to talk about politics because they're not...
They're not well versed? Oh.
Things going on.
Right. Yeah, speak for yourself. You're the one who came on here saying that you stopped your boycott because you questioned the efficacy of it, and now you're back on again, and now suddenly some TikToker got in your head and made you we need to discuss this. You can't just turn a blind eye and watch the world go to... That's you, Chantal. That's you. Some people may not want to discuss it because it's just not interesting to them. Some people don't want the controversy that might come with that because a lot of people have strong feelings. And for me personally, for my channel, on a personal level, I mean, I have certain politicians' names blocked so no one can even bring up the topic. And a lot of people thanked me for that during the race. So I don't need that. It doesn't matter how educated I am. or how educated the Nest is. It's neither here nor there. Now see, the difference between you and me, Chantal, one of the differences is that I leave my house. I leave my house on a consistent basis. And, when I leave the house, okay, I'm exposed to all kinds of different things and different people with different viewpoints. And a lot of a lot of the world is nice and it's a pleasure to be out in. Some of the world is not. And I think many of us deal with enough of the part that is not so nice out in the real world that when we come to my channel, The Nest, the Are You Serious Nest, all the Owlettes and Nestie Besties sit down in the Nest, we leave all that outside because we're here to chill, have a few laughs, clear up some misinformation, and have a chat with each other. We're not here for that. That doesn't mean that we don't know what's going on.
I'm not the most aware.
No
but
way.
I can make myself aware.
Yeah, you know what you should start doing because you... I'm not even letting her talk. That's okay. She talks enough. You know what I think you should start doing, Chantal? You were talking about maybe I should plan some topics for my live streams. Because you sit down, you wait for the chat to fill up. It doesn't fill up nearly as fast as it used to. Because what are people actually going to watch? You don't have anything to even talk about. So you sit and wait for the chat to talk to you. And you address the chat. So the chat provides your content. You bring nothing to the table. So if this is an idea for a topic for you on your channel to discuss American politics as a Canadian living in Kuwait, I will be here for it 1000%. And hey, you probably should do that if you really want other channels to get talking about politics, right? Isn't that what you want?
And if, boycotting is the only thing I can do, using my platform to say something, then I'm going to do it.
You haven't said much. So she's already satisfied with herself, with how much she has done in this video. If all I can do is stop going to McDonald's and to use my platform to spread the word, that's all I can do. And she's satisfied with that. She hasn't said anything. You haven't brought any awareness of anything to the table. Nothing.
So that's pretty much all I wanted to say.
Okay. Yeah, I figured.
After I get rid of the products in my home that I'm going to be boycotting, there's a lot of Saudi Arabia brand sodas. There's a lot of local food in Canada. Instead of Walmart, you can shop at Giant Tiger. I think Timmy's originated in Canada, but I'm not sure what the status is on Timmy's, because I know there's some in America. Harvey's for burgers. I don't know.
You don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we know. We know you don't know. And I'm sure that Canadians already know what Canadian businesses they can go to other than American based. I'm sure they probably already know that. And you really didn't help to enlighten anybody as to where they can go if they didn't know.
Coffee. If you're in Ottawa, Bridgehead coffee is really good. I don't know. There's a lot of local coffee shops. Even here, there's a lot of places.
I don't know.
I don't know why
I don't know.
Go to Starbucks. Because of probably the sugar-free.
I don't know.
But
I don't know.
Just always doubting if boycotting really did anything, but I think if more people did it, it's not only about it making a difference.
Right.
It's just that
it makes you feel good
inside.
Yeah. How did I know she was going to say that. It's always about her. At the end of the day, it's about her. She can feel good about boycotting. She doesn't care if it's effective. She wants to feel good inside and superior to people who are using American products.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. That's
You didn't say much.
What I want to use my platform for today.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. All I learned today is that you think a salad is built off of a base of tortilla chips. That's literally all I learned from your video today.
I made too much food. So, I'm gonna wrap this up because it's delicious. Like, honestly, taco salad is like the best ever. It really is so good. And I found some good sour cream instead of the yogurt because I don't think yogurt will, it's just not the same. No matter how much I try to make it the same, I don't know. Anyway, I guess that's it for this video. I really hope that you'll take this as like, you'll listen and not take this as like an attack on people. It's
what could be perceived as an attack? You literally said nothing.
I'm just really worried about things going on in the world, and
okay. Well, make a change.
Like, seriously.
Make a change, Chantal. You can do it.
And I think we should all have,
What?
I think we should all stand together.
Stand together? Well, here's the thing about that. Everyone has a different opinion. So standing together is great if you can find enough people to stand with you. But, a lot of people have different opinions. And I especially encourage younger people that if they are feeling frustrated with the current state of politics in general in the States, to join some action groups that will give you a sense of purpose and maybe possibly actually make a change. But being frustrated, making a salad out of chips, and, just talking in very vague terms where you clearly haven't learned anything. I'm talking about Chantal there, obviously. But, people get very frustrated thinking that there's nothing, they just get frustrated and depressed. I would encourage anyone who's feeling that way to search out, not online, out, different ways of getting involved.
If we can. And stuff. I don't know.
Anyways,
guys, talk to you later. Bye.
I don't know. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Because I don't know what I mean. So, yeah, that was enlightening. Not so much. But, I guess we're going to be getting a lot of mukbangs because there's very little left that she wants to talk about. But now she's going to become a political channel, and I'm here for that as well. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.